Okay, so here's a brief overview about how we create and set assignments using Teams. As you can see, I'm in my Year 8 Science class and I've got my General tab at the moment. And at the top menu, alongside my posts and files, you'll see I have my option for assignments. So I can select the assignments options, and if I wish, I can use this to create. Now actually there's two different ways of accessing assignments. You'll see there's also a tab on the left hand side which lets me see assignments across all of the groups or classes that I'm a member of. So in my Year 8 Science class, let's create an assignment. And I've got a choice now of an assignment or a quiz. For this video we'll talk about the assignment setting. So you can see I've got my assignment title that I'm going to create. So let's call this Planet. And I've got some instructions that I want to add to my assessment. So let's paste in some instructions. I want a summary of our solar system, including the planets, distances and more. And I can add some resources alongside that. So for my resources, I can select, and again, I can go to my Teams link, or I can upload from my device. So let's upload from my device a picture of the solar system. We'll open that and we'll add that to our resources. So now there's a picture of the solar system. You can see there that will pop up, that they can use as part of their summary. I can assign some points or a rubric. We're going to cover rubrics in another video, but let's put some standard points in there. And I'm going to assign this class to the Year 8 Science group, and I can either choose all the students or I can choose individual students. Maybe I want to differentiate and have different assignments for different individuals, so this lets me choose whether it's all or individual students. I can set a due date, and I can also set when it's the time that it's due. So now I want it next Wednesday, and I want it at 11:59 PM is the cut-off point. Now this edit feature here alongside is actually a really useful feature. If we open that up, we can also schedule when we're going to start it. So rather than send the assignments out now, let's pretend it's Sunday afternoon and I'm creating my assignments for the week. I can schedule these as to when they'll appear, when they're going to be due, and if we're actually going to close the assignment at a certain time. So it allows me to do my preparation and planning in advance. And when I'm finished with that, I've now got my project. The project's on the planet. I want them to provide me with this summary. I've given them some resources, assigned some points, and I can now assign that to the class. Now you can now see it's moved from draft into my assigned, and I've got my summary there, and you can see I've got a summary of to be graded against it, and at the moment my one student has not turned in the work. So it's outstanding for them, and if they need to, they can leave some feedback for me. As soon as the child's done their work and attached and sent it back, it will then appear in here so I can then continue and do my assessment of their work. It's really as simple as that in terms of creating an assignment. If I have a concern, I can click on Edit Assignment, and if I click on my student view, you can see this is what's been sent to the student. There's my instructions, there's the resources, and then they're able to respond and attach a piece of work to send back to me. Nice and simple.